So, hello again. This is Insong Wang Eitan in Europe. I'm going to play a game on Tygem against 5 Dan now. I got to know that mm, many people on Tygem wanted to play a long-term game. So when I offer a 5-minute game, then they, you know, resist it, cancel it. That made me surprised because I thought that people likes to play a short, you know, like blitz game. Okay, anyway, this is another 5 minutes, 20 second, three-time game. Black, white approaches here instead of taking the corner. So black got three corners. This opening is considered as a good opening for black, so I'm happy with it. Okay, and white approaches high 2 times, so I can easily get points. So I'm very okay with that opening formation. Okay, when I get this two, two of what is it, the pattern that I collect lots of points. Now I can enclose or I can approach. Which one should I go with? Approach is more close to my style. Or I can just play this one and let white close this corner and then do something. But okay, I want to approach. White already extend 6 paces from this corner, so it's easy for me to do something in this corner. Since white played this pincer, mm, I can be more relaxed. I don't need to move it. I can move it, but okay, let's just enclose because even if I place an extra move, it's not as good as just enclosing the corner. So I prefer this one. Why not touch it? I have two options, harness to this one or the other one. This one means that I want to give the corner but take outside, and here for the corner. Okay, let me take corner again. Mm, now, to go down, white plays knight move, and according to the AI program, it is better for white, but it's hard to resist. Instead, another option what black can choose is push and then taking Hane. Black push, white Hane and Hane. But outside isn't really important. But okay, let's go. Because to get the thickness can be uh, worth it. Okay, that is better. That is what I studied. This is better than uh, the general case that after touch and pullback I just go down. hmm White just connect, so I can take it easy. This must be good for black. White is too low and black has this nice thickness. White gonna target once. Uh, and I would connect. Mm. Connection seem not 100% necessary since there is one important spot, but I would still do answer there. Because after Tari Connect, I can still bother this group's life and this. Hmm. At least this player is calmer than other opponents on Tygem. Oh, I spend time. But to me, Atari is the only option. Otherwise, black can extend to seal this white group. That must be so painful. So it's not the time to spend time. Oh, my opponent's time isn't moving. Maybe there is internet connection issue. No, my opponent played. Strange. Okay. Anyway, the proper way must be playing an extra move like this one. But since white is busy, maybe white wouldn't. Uh, then I can peep and play diagonal move to thread. Okay, so proper answer is to answer here. But uh, I'm experienced that many members in Tygem they don't answer. But somehow my internet connection has an issue. I don't know. The time is not moving. Okay, strange. Asking my opponent. My opponent had connection issue. He came. Good, good. Mhm. My opponent had the issue. I see. Okay. So my opponent did not answer, so I need to go here. Mhm. So it's not easy to tenuki. So my opponent gonna play. He push or exchange once and jump. Oh, that's a mistake. Why shouldn't do? Because why could have saved? Uh, why had a living possibility? But because of this, I can throw in and that doesn't have living possibility. So why should feel in hurry now? Because the living possibility has gone. Why place this Hane lightly? Just okay, sent there, why not? Like that. But that turns as a critical mistake. The kind of tiny mistake sometimes makes big trouble. Okay, so what I need to do is to jump, cover, I hesitate because I could, try to surround right away. But it leaves the weakness, the across attach weakness if I play knight move, so I think it isn't good. Why gonna jump? And I would just leave it like that. If I leave it like this, then where else should I go? To take on the upper side must be the proper way. But instead of just playing one move like this, I want to go like this. Okay? Because that one I can use this move as center. So my opponent need to play this, ugly shape move. And I treat this as already a good exchange because white shape gets, uglier. I still can move it. Should I move it? Okay, it's possible to move. It's not tempting though. I want to play an extra move here first to threat or strengthen this part and then move it. But why not? Okay, I will just start it because even if I play this one, my opponent wouldn't care about this. Okay? Because that group isn't really weak. It's one eye. It has. Oh, I play Hane. Unexpected. Because then I can make this nice bomb. Uh, Tiger Mouse and Hane. So I didn't expect that my opponent plays this. Mm, but maybe I should afraid of okay, one thing. Then it's better that I am Tari and Hane first. Uh, that should be working. Okay. I need to block. And then I plan to play Hane to escape in a better way. And after that, I can play this one to make the connection, which is painful. So we'll play an extra move to uh, block that. And if I cut, then why cannot connect? So it's a big point move. That's why. And here I have two options. Just extending, which can aim more aji in this area. This one is can strengthen this part more. Mm, okay, let me extend. Why Satari? Must be painful, but I should accept it. I chose this because I can block and block. The two blocking moves forces white to answer. Then it means I can move it. It's only one stone, but you can believe that there are three. So that's why my opponent played an extra move. Okay, but my opponent did not play this. So it's so tempting to play this Hane, even though it looks so small. Mm, um, it's so tempting to play. I'm afraid that white could surround and directly look for killing. Uh, no, this should be not working. And if I blocks and connect, then it already gives one eye, and that is my advantage. Okay. Uh, which must be the proper way though. Okay. But I already exchanged it, so I need to connect. My opponent answered just. Then it's easy for me. Okay. So like easily settled. This player is definitely, you know, calmer than other players. That made me surprised. Mm, mm, okay. That one is a bit unusual, but I play here because I still want to aim this wise group. Okay. And at the same time helping that black's group as well. Okay. Mhm. Black wants to resist it, block, cut, but I can still answer because this stone already separate the group. So since the ladder is working, that's the the thing that I wanted to do. Okay. I wanted to strengthen this black's group and at the same time keep separating it. Now, uh, it's a bit soon to threat this group, mm, but I want to start from this area. I'm gonna bring the group out. I expect this one. Then I plan to push a couple of times and then defend, or directly move it. I'm not sure whether I can get profit from moving, but in this Burmese situation, it's tempting to play this kind of move. So I just cut first and think later. hmm Okay. I need to I need to push. Okay. Pushing move is necessary. And one more push. Uh, I want to do this because I want to keep separate the two groups clearly. And then this group is getting weaker. Okay. So I need to add a move. How to add a move? This one is a bit defensive. This must be a more offensive option. Okay. Okay, let me go like this because it is not the proper situation. I can force this vice group more and says that you're weak, so you need to pay for me. So please pay. That peep doesn't look like a good exchange unless I can move it right away and do something. But to move it right away, surely it must be the proper way. If I doesn't want to push blacks back to give this, but to play this one must be a big burden since white's group is not perfectly safe. So my opponent decided not to do. So I should keep extending. White still has this open door. So white really wanted to play this one to erase, but that's still a burden. So couldn't do it. Okay. Mhm. So I should keep separating. Okay. I should worry about this clamp because this clamp cannot make this group 100% safe, but I have no choice. And I need to jump Hane and Hane. So while chasing this group, mm, P- mm, we can negotiate. This is the moment that I could negotiate. I think I can. I mean, negotiation is this. If I push, then I plan to Hane to give this one stone. But my opponent did not choose that option, so I can go through like this. This is the thing I should still worry, but I don't need to worry much about it. If I cleanse, I can extend and escape. And this wise group is also not perfectly okay. If I surround, then I can move it. So, okay. And Hane was what I want to have it, what I was waiting for, because I can make this as my guaranteed territory. So there is a fight, but I'm taking profit, so I'm okay with it. So I'm gonna extend. Okay. After extension, uh, if I want to arrange this game, because I treat this game as a okay game, then I need to play like this one. Uh, then my opponent need to play an extra move to take care of this. And after my opponent plays such move like this, then I plan to jump uh, to take the bottom line. So if I want to do, I should go to the third line, but third line must be not easy to do. Oh, but my opponent did not even play that. Okay, and so flex this push is working to separate. Uh, why need it? Why need an extra move there? I did. And I should keep, bothering this, like this one, and says that, you know what, I can still attach to look for separating. So you need to play an extra move, which is, tough. Uh, as, oh, white played there. Uh, uh, okay, here, then white can, mm, okay, I should keep bothering it. Mm-hmm. Then it is possible. My opponent can save, but I can say get points. So okay, let me do it. So after this one, we're gonna connect. When I attach, my opponent need to wedge. Wedge is the Tesuji. Uh, but can white even go further? Okay, let me just leave it. Uh, it's not in hurry, so mm, attach. Because there is a cutting point. So if I strengthen this part after having some more moves, I can aim to cut. So my opponent need to worry. What I aim is this one. So if I wedge and cut, then I can capture. This is my profit, but white may connect and then block. That's the thing that I should read it. But okay, don't have time. Okay, let's reduce. Mhm. What may go down to respond in a more efficient way. My opponent did it, okay. But extension is still worth it. If I play here, then it means that I keep aiming this part. Otherwise, I should just come back. But let me just keep pushing to bother my opponent. And at the same time, I should check that reading part. It seems that it isn't working for me for now. I cannot do white. resist it. White says no, I cannot accept. Okay, reasonable. Mhm. I need to extend. White got iron. Oh, that one is not right. Because black can threat to cut, so I can get profit here. The whole group become pretty thin. Okay. I need to connect and black place this. That's also not right because after cut I can extend. Oh, must be so painful. The chip is working to bother this, but I can still connect, so no problem. Should peep. And I can expect points in the middle. So for counting, 17, 20, white has 20 plus this one. It's like 25 to like less than 30 white has. But black's this one is already 30. Oh, this is 30. 24, 28, 30. So black is leading this much. So game is nearly over. Also touch. It seems that white wants to um, Atari from this direction to move it. Looks a bit too much. And I have a better chance to do something here. White played that. Uh, and now, because of these exchanges, now I can attach. Attach is working. So I will do that. And it can weaken this group. So I should still check the detailed part. Mm, Let's just extend, no problem. White wants to play here, but no big deal because I can play this one. Okay, that one is a good one. Uh, if I connect, then I can cut, and if I place here, I can blow. Mm. But anyway, this game, my opponent played a lot better. Oh, that's a mistake. Maybe he thought that he can bring the group out, but it is not possible. So maybe it is the time to resign. Mm. So overlook this part, I suppose. Mm. I wanted to touch that part, but my opponent did first. But what does my opponent wants to do? Maybe crosscut. That isn't a serious problem, but okay, let's just clearly connect because I can still aim this move. Okay, just stay inside. Mm. Probably my opponent would use this weakness, but it isn't really a weakness. Maybe that is also an illusion. Uh, if I place here, oh, why it is aiming that? But it isn't working because which one should I start from? Uh, uh, it is working, but I want to make this group bigger. So you will see what I plan to do. So now I play here. My opponent cuts, then I can connect. Because after capturing, I can block here to kill this group. So I exchanged this one because if I don't exchange and now wedge, my opponent would give only 3. But with this one, I can kill the 6. That's why. And it is the second time to resign. Hmm. Okay, maybe you need to take some time. Okay, so this game, oh, my opponent was relaxed. Okay, my opponent resigned. Okay, good. So thanks for the game. Uh, we left. Okay, let's check it. Hmm, new window. Okay, so good. This game, I think it's like not the first game, but nearly the first game that I played, like, good feeling game. But still opening, why shouldn't approach? Because it is, good for black. Black takes 3 corners, and white approaches high 2 times, so black takes, nice profit, guaranteed point. And here, I hesitate to play like this one. But let's say I play here, then my opponent can clearly, you know, enclose the corner, clean shape. Is it? It's okay too, but instead of giving this clean shape, I approach once, so my opponent cannot do it now. If my opponent plays this, then oh, it's like this exchange, so I can still move it like this, or wedge if the ladder is working. Anyway, this must be not as good as before. That's why I played. Uh, Black normally goes down here, then it is okay for black. But instead of this one, white plays knight move. This is like, how to say, the part that I cannot understand. AI program gives this black's move as a big damaged move because white can play this one. Okay. Black plays here, then white can atari, attach, and block. That's okay for white, like this. There are some parts we cannot understand. Uh, Here, okay, why should normally white attack is first in this timing and connect. That's the right way because later when white attack is black might not answer. But anyway, I did it. And my opponent had 2 options. Answer here should be a good option. Then I plan to move it. But my opponent chose this option. That's why I do this one. Why shouldn't do this if I doesn't exchange later? Anytime one can play here to save it. But because of this Hane, that possibility has gone. So this was weak. Uh, Night move must be more powerful. But I was afraid that at some point, if my opponent uses this and their moves and cut, then I'm weak too. Okay, so just be calm and no attack because there's no good way to attack. So leave it. My first idea was this. So if my opponent ignores, then I can still bother this group. But to make one eye, because Y already has one eye, to make one eye in the middle should be okay. So I was afraid. Or maybe instead of this one, I can just play one exchange and then Tenuki, then I have no confidence to attack this. So I decide to move it right away. Hane, Tygem, and here I played. When I played this one, I was afraid that if white can play a move like this and surround, then this group is being surrounded. So it's, not alive yet. But still, I did it because there is a weakness. I can aim this weakness. If I go out here, then there are many problems. So there should be no problem. So I defend. So it means that before I place this one, I should have played this Atari and answer. Then, I need to push, but we can see a big difference. Even by point, black has only 1 point and no eye yet. But with this Hane, 2 more, so 3 points, plus white 2 less. So this is 4 points plus 1 guaranteed eye space. That makes a huge difference. And cover, unusual. To play like this one must be just like a proper way. If I don't care about this vice group, but I wanted to care about it. So I played the move what I wanted to play, what I wanted to do was something like this one. But I didn't like that my opponent can just tenuki, is it? Don't need to care about it. And anytime I can look for connecting. So it's a bit boring. So that's why I play this one to let my opponent play this kind of moves, and I play the move what I want to play naturally, and I still can separate to bother. Okay. And after exchanges, here this one also, to play this one must be the proper way, but I want to bother and says that, oh, you know what, if I play one more move, I could surround and kill. So my opponent need to push my back. People say bad exchange. And then here too, I jump and let my opponent play this kind of moves to let me make a point. So that is one very important subject, that you should let your opponent play a move you wanted to play. So you don't intentionally play a move yourself, but force your opponent to play the good one for you. Okay. So that's what I did it. After push, I can even tenuki. I mean, this one is so powerful. I can still play knight move to connect underneath. So if that works, that's big. Okay. Or even if I play here, I can Hane and Tiger Mouse. But okay, I'm leading. I don't want change. So I play this one. And here what I read is this one. Then white gonna wedge and block, and white can cut to save it. But I take Panuki, so I wanted to have this. But the variation, what I was afraid was this connection and block. Then I need to play Hane to make more liberties, and Hane and fight. Fight against this white group or middle. But I have only 3 liberties, cannot be more. Then I cannot fight against this group. And I need to do something here, but my opponent can still win. Okay, this is reading part of it. Like this, 1 liberty difference. So that's why much later, when my opponent makes this exchange, I said, oh, okay, that's a bad exchange, so now I can do it. Because why remove 1 liberty? So after removing 1 liberty, if I do exactly the same part, like this, and here and connect, then I can win. Okay, like this. Okay, we skip this part. So that is the way, passive way to attack. I don't kill, but I attack, and the point collect behind my behind my back or in my pocket. Okay, one by one. Okay, so that's why the game was good for black. Black attached exchanges in order to get the thickness in the middle. This one was okay to go down, but this one I should have blocked, because to go down, black can wedge and bother this. Okay, it was bad. And here also I shouldn't do. So I should just accept it like this. But of course white didn't want it. So white wanted to do more, but white lost points. And then white started this one, and there was one reading part. Okay, what black won is this one. Okay, good, is it? So I blocked it, and the reading worked. And one more reading case was here. I can still play this one and connect. Then afterwards, what would know that, if I connect, my opponent kills. Okay, you take only 3. So that's why in this timing I wedge here first. So in case my opponent plays here, then I connect, and I didn't make bad exchanges. If I do it like actual game, then my opponent also can make double Atari to destroy this area. But in this case, if I just connect, then there is no such thing. So that's why. So it was the right timing to do, and that was the end of the game. So this player definitely played better, was much calmer, but maybe we can learn how to attack passively. Uh, and I played a move where I wanted to play and use my opponent. Okay, that is maybe the most important topic. Okay, I want to play here, so you make me play that. Okay, good concept. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot. See you next time. Bye bye.